Championship season starts tomorrow and it's time for my predictions. I don't usually do predictions, but I'm starting it. And this is not going to be good. Championship is one of the hardest leagues to predict. So, alright, let's just get into it, yeah? So, 24th, I think everyone's got Sheffield Wednesday to go down. Let's be real here. Sheffield Wednesday don't go down. I don't know what I'll do actually, because that is crazy. If they don't go down, then everyone who predicted them to go down, which basically everyone who's doing championship predictions, is going to be shocked. They're literally playing 15-year-olds, and their flipping boss, Chansiri, oh my god, he needs to go. They need to get him out somehow. There was some people trying to buy it, but he would have got away with it and try and get the most money out of it. And speaking of, they don't even have Danny Roll anymore. They got some random 44-year-old man. I don't think anyone knows. If I can find him, hold on, give me a second. Henrik Pedersen. And their only goalkeeper, Pierce Charles, he's 20 years old. They're literally playing 20-year-olds. I mean, surprisingly, they've got some decent players that are still there. I'm surprised Barry Banner. I don't think he's still with Sheffield Wednesday, really. I think he left, but he's still training with the team. But they got Jamal Lowe. So, yeah, anyway. Moving on, 23rd. Who do I have 23rd? See, this is tough, but I'm going to have to put Hull there. They're in a transfer embargo right now. It just doesn't seem that good for them. But there'll be a big gap between Hull and Sheffield Wednesday, I can guarantee that. There'll be a big gap. I'm pretty sure, they're not going to be that far behind of leaving. There'll be a big gap between them, but it just doesn't seem like there's anything. And they got that manager, Sergej Jakirovic. I don't know how to say his name, but yeah. I mean, they still got Puerta. They got McBurney. They even got Malumi, to be fair, so they've got some decent players. But they're not gelling. They only got Ollie McBurney. They're buying players on a free. That's all they're doing, which is actually pretty decent. They're selling players as well. But yeah. My 22nd is tough. Because it's between 3 clubs. Preston, Charlton and Oxford. But out of those 3, it's tough, because all of these teams are really good, and the fact that Charlton have came out and gone and done that and signed many players, they've brought in Charlie Kelman from us as well. So Oxford, they haven't signed them. They have Will Lancashire on loan, Nick Prelak, Luke Harris, Rhodey Spencer, Jordan Thornley. Nah, they haven't got that. They've got players going out like Jordan Thornley, but they haven't made that many signings. But I have a feeling that Gary Rowett is gonna keep him. and he's just going to keep him up. He still have Sariki Dembele. I thought he would go, but by that means, I mean, Preston are bringing in a lot of players as well. I'm going to have to put Preston 22nd. 21st, I've got Oxford. 20th, I mean, I just explained a lot about Oxford, so I'm not going to go into that. 20th, I've got Charlton. You know, they've made good signings. They're going to stay up. They're going to keep it. They're going to keep their form at home, definitely. 19th, see, this is where you'd think I'd put Stoke, but I'm not going to put them there. 19th, I don't really know, to be honest. I'm going to put Watford. Reason that I don't think Watford are going to keep their manager, and they're going to swap a lot. I don't think Pezzolano is going to stay there. He's going to get sacked for forgetting to eat his breakfast one morning. I don't know. I mean, yeah, they've signed really impressive signings, to be fair. Like Caleb Wiley, Iran Kundar. Yeah, they've got some good players that they've signed, actually. And they sold Ferreira yesterday, of course they did, yeah. I don't think Paulo Pezzolano is going to stay, really. You know, he's not going to... And it's getting to the point where Daniel Bachmann is not going to be having that best season. And then you obviously see Thomas Ince is getting to his end. They've still been able to keep Imran Loser, which is decent. And they obviously have Bar. So, yeah. So I just don't think they have like a full 11 of different new players, so like it just doesn't seem to me that they're gonna do their best. 18th. See, all of these clubs are actually decent now. 18th, I'm gonna put. Oh, this is tough when you get to the start of it. When you get to at the end, when I go up here, it's gonna be pretty easy for me. So yeah. You know what? I'm gonna put down in 18th in the relegation scrap. Who do I think will be in the relegation scrap? I'm gonna put. No, not Stoke. I'm gonna put. I've said that 3 times now. But yeah, I'm going to pick to go in 18th. Derby County. It's tough, okay? Like, I'm being really tough on them. But where did Derby finish last season? They finished in 19th, so they're going up 1. They're going up 1, which is decent, to be fair. And that's pretty good, to be fair. If you're gonna I mean, they've got Dion Sanderson on loan. He used to play for QPR. Bobby Clark, Brewster. Yeah, they got actually also Beck. Oh wow, okay, that's decent. Here they got rid of Robinson. Oh, they got rid of Mendes Liang. He was pretty good, but yeah, that's. And then 17th, I've got Stoke. Then again, they've made some really good signings as well. On the opening day, on the day tomorrow, it's not really the opening day, but on the first week, they've got Derby. And my predictions are going to come out later today, so just keep in mind of that, yeah? Then after that, in 16th, I've got Wrexham. Actually, no, that's really dumb of me. Why did I put Wrexham there? Give me a second, guys. It's just really tough. Who have they lost? They have lost. Oh. Yeah. I'm going to put Blackburn 16th. They're going to have an off season. They've lost Rankin Costello. Dolan, was it? Was it Dolan? Yeah. Just so many players that they've lost. I mean, they've brought in some players, but not as much as they've sold. So, 15th, I'm going to put... this is tough, man. I can't lie. This is really tough. I'm going to put Norwich. I feel like losing Bor Hussain's, and they're going to have Josh Sargent being injured half the season, I bet. Like, it's not going to be a good season for them. I just don't see it. So yeah, that's not for me. And losing to Porto as well. Yeah. In 14th, I've got QPR. Reason being is that we've not signed that many players. We don't have enough players at the back. We've lost Kenneth Powell. We signed Kwame Poku. We've got the strikers up top. We've got the attacking players. We don't have the back. Currently in left back, we've got Larkesh and Bloomin' Harvey Vale, which I haven't seen both of them play that much. Larkesh has only played a handful of games for us because he's been out on loan. It's getting to that time where Steve Cook is ageing. He's not going to be as good as the previous seasons with us. And it was rumoured that we are going to sign someone else. Obviously, our signing that... obviously, we signed Burrell. It's another striker. We paid too much money in on these strikers. He scored nice goals for Burton, really. 11. We signed him on not on a free, for 900k. Yeah, we've made some. I mean, we got Amadou and Boigny, but like we sold Charlie Kelman obviously, and Morgan Fox. He wasn't that big of a deal for us. I mean, Heverton Santos is back on loan, so yeah, I'm not going to keep on yapping about QPR, but yeah, I'm going to put them there. What's this, 13th? 13th, I've got... Who have I got for 13th? 13th, I've got Bristol City. My reason for Bristol City is that they lost Liam Manning. And now they got some random guy called Gerhard Struber. Not gonna lie, they still have the players, but there's gonna be a new thing in. They lost someone, didn't they? They lost who did they lose? They lost Naki Wells, Gardner Hickman, and yeah, wow, they lost. Yeah, that's a decent spot for me to put them in, really. Pring. Yeah, they got some good players still, but I don't think under Gerhard Struber that they're going to do that well. So, yeah. 12th, I've got Portsmouth. They have got the ability to go higher, and I've put them 4 places higher than last time. I put them last time in. I mean, they finished in 16th, and now I've got them in 12th. Signed Florian Bianchi from Swansea, LaRue, Swift, Minnesota. Oh, Katie Gordon. Oh no, that was on loan. Sold Bramall, Lane, Scully. Yeah. They 4-0'd Reading in pre-season as well. And they've got some pretty easy games to start. I mean, they've got games against Norwich and West Brom, but then after that they've got Preston, then Southampton, but then they got Sheffield Wednesday. So yeah, it's not that bad. They've got like a kind of easy game and then a hard game and an easy game for the start of the season. So that's not bad for Portsmouth really. So yeah, okay. 11th. Finish 11th for me is going to be. I'm going to put Middlesbrough 11th. They're going to be around the spot as last time as they did really, I can't lie. But then again they lost Michael Carrick for Rob Edwards who was with a relegated side in Luton Town last year. They got some decent players. They got a good big squad depth really. Morgan Whittaker, Conway, yeah. They signed. They got rid of Jake School. He wasn't really that bad to be fair. And but he got Coburn to Millwall. Then my 10th in the just missed out. In just missed out, I have got. See, now it's getting to the point where you only have good teams left. And just missed out 10th to 7th, right. In 10th, I've got Wrexham. They have a good team. But it's not going to be enough for me to put them in. The playoffs. Got Connor Cody, Danny Ward, and James, Josh Windass. And yeah, they also lost. They didn't have that. I mean, they got Ryan Hardy, Jay Rodriguez. Yeah, but they only have old players. They don't have players that. will run to the ball. They'll just walk because that's them running. So yeah. In 9th, just missing out, I've got West Brom. They're going to finish in the same spot as last time. They're going to be rock solid in 9th. Reason being, is that they haven't really signed anyone. If I'm being honest with you. I don't think they have Adam Armstrong anymore. Yeah, Josh Major, Daryl Dyke, but yeah, I've got them to stay there. In 8th, you would think that I'm going to keep it the same with Millwall. But I'm not. In 8th, I've got Swansea. You know, they have new owners with Luka Modric and Snoop Dogg, but they're not gonna, just because they have owners, they're not gonna have that good of a thing. I mean, they signed we haven't signed him. They've got him on loan, Kalen Cassie from West Ham. But apart from that, they really haven't made any signings, and I'm pretty sure they don't have that good of a. Yeah, they haven't made that many signings, but they've got rid of so many people. And they don't really have that much of a striking. They don't have someone you can trust up front. So yeah, 7th, just missing out and stay. And this is where the point deduction will hit them, and they're not going to make it. I don't know how much of a point deduction they'll get, but they're not going to get promoted with it. It'll be Leicester with Marty Cifuentes. Obviously, it's not Marty Cifuentes' fault, but I'm just saying, like, with the squad that I've seen. Actually, no. Scrap that. In 7th, I've got Millwall. Because I've just remembered it. Leicester have so many of the Premier League players that they had, and they're going to score, got loads of goals, and they're going to be fine. And in 6th, you've probably seen that I have Leicester. But let's go back on Millwall. I'm pretty sure they still have Fleming, which is obviously good. I've got them to finish one spot higher than last time. They've got a lot of strikers to pick from, but I don't think they have Fleming. That's a problem. And they've got Coburn. They've made some signings. They haven't got rid of that many players either, which is, I guess you could say, good. Oh, they got Zian Fleming to Burnley. Oh yeah, because he was on loan, wasn't he? He was on loan at Burnley last season. Of course, yeah. Okay. 5th, I've got Sheffield United. That's just really based up on that they're a good side, and who's their manager? I forgot. Their manager is Ruben Sellers, and I'm pretty sure he was the manager of Hull last. Yeah, he didn't get them any points that actually. Barry, not really with that much active in the transfer window, but they've sold so many players. That's not really good, is it? After that, we've got Coventry in 4th. Just they always get in the playoffs, don't they? And I think he'll be the same, really. I don't really have to get into their transfer business for this one. I mean, I've got them to finish higher. I mean, they haven't been that active, really, in the transfer window. But they've sold some players as well. But I don't think they're not that big players, though, so it should be fine for them. Just missing out to get promoted. In 3rd, I've got Southampton with Will Still. And there's not really that much to say with Southampton. Unlike Leicester, they don't have a problem. But Will Still He is young. He's 32. He does have, like, I mean, I'm pretty, didn't they get rid of Aaron Ramsdale to Newcastle as well? Yeah, that's a big blow because championship wise, I think Aaron Ramsdale would have been a good player. Tyler Dibbling, I think he'll come out this season and be really good. 19-year-old, he's really good. Alan Armstrong, they got him back. Burton Deers, yeah. Then, in second, I've got Birmingham. And then top with Ipswich. Ipswich haven't really, apart from Liam Delap, they haven't lost that many players. If I'm being completely honest, they haven't lost players at all, really. I mean, unless I'm really wrong and I'm just blind of their things, then no, not really. They haven't really lost that many. I mean, they sold like 3 players in one day, but they're not big players. But yeah, they have a lot of money from the Liam Delap thing. I mean, they've got Ashley Young in. Yeah, I think they'll finish top for me. Kieran McKenna. Birmingham, you know, they've just spent so much money. And it's actually crazy how much they've spent. You just go in the transfer. It won't even load their transfer business. They have so many players now. I don't even need to name that many players just so that this is a super team. Bro, they got, yeah, Maury Gray. Yeah, you don't usually. So yeah. Anyway, that's my championship predictions for the whole season. If you have a problem, womp womp. That's my predictions. Some of them, I mean, it doesn't really matter because so many other people are going to be wrong. But anyway, I'm going to end the video here. Talk to you guys in a bit.